Annulment, basic legal information presented by Community Legal Education Association. This is general information only, not specific advice. For legal advice on your specific situation, talk to a lawyer. A religious annulment and an annulment in court are two different things. Religious marriage annulments are not recognized by the court. The parties will still be legally married if there is a religious annulment only. In this presentation, we will be dealing with annulments in court only. An annulment is a declaration by a court that a marriage is not valid. After an annulment, it is as if the marriage had never happened. You don't need a divorce. 16 and 17-year-olds can get married with the consent of parents or guardians, or if they get an order from a judge. 16 and 17-year-olds can get married if they have been previously married and are now divorced or widowed. If these legal requirements are not met, this could be grounds for annulment. If one or both of the parties was already married at the time of the marriage, this would be grounds for annulment. There may be grounds for annulment if one or both of the parties did not freely give or were not able to consent to the marriage. Examples include mistaken identity, lack of mental capacity, drunk at the time of the marriage, or being forced into the marriage. People who are too closely related are not allowed to marry. Brothers and sisters, parents and their children, grandparents and their grandchildren are not allowed to marry. Another ground is lack of sexual capacity because of a physical inability or mental condition that was not known at the time of the marriage, and as a result, the marriage could not be consummated. Some marriages are void to begin with because they are prohibited, and some are voidable afterwards. Examples of marriages that are void to begin with include where one or both of the parties is already married or marrying someone too closely related to you. An example of a voidable marriage is when the spouse are not able to consummate the marriage. An annulment means that the court is declaring that the marriage is not valid, as if it never happened. Divorce acknowledges that the marriage happened, but it is now legally over. Annulments are very rare. In Manitoba, when marriages end, they most often end in divorce.